Everybody. Today I wanted to talk to you about Halloween 4 from 1988. Now, this movie is the last good movie I had. I had Halloween 1, I had Halloween 2 from 81. Also had the Rob Zombie movies, but like, those were a few rants. But I had Halloween H2O, which I like for the final act. Uh, and this one is a all-round good Halloween movie. This is directed by Dwight H. Little. Danielle Harris, her career starter as a kid. Donald Pleasence. Um, Bo Starr as Sheriff Meeker. Um, and Ellie Cornell as Rachel. You've also got George P. Wilbur, who plays Michael Myers in this one. Now, this movie here, uh, it is the beginning of this movie is great. It starts off not the usual way, like you will have your pumpkin, deflating or inflating or opening up and there's a skull inside. No, it just shows you scenes of a farm area, of landscapes, a scarecrow, pumpkin heads, and you get this sense of dread looking at that. It gives you an eerie feeling, and they did that really well. It's something else, and they did that really well. Now it's so many years later since because this is a sequel to the second one from 1981. Although I always say this is the start of the different arc, but in my case, this one is sort of the standalone movie, the sequel to second movie, but the standalone movie after the fifth one and sixth one. The fifth one and sixth one is all that Curse of Thorn bullshit. In this movie, you don't get that Curse of Thorn bullshit. Now, the movie, of course, starts out by Michael Myers being in a hospital and he's completely burned, and they have to transport him to another mental institution, and lo and behold, he frees himself and fucks up the entire medic crew in the truck, and he escapes. And lo and behold, there is Dr. Loomis. What the fuck? Now, this is okay. So he only has this scar, and the weirdest part is this is his scar. There are a lot of faults in this movie, but like I said, it's a good movie overall. But there are a lot of flaws in this movie. Like his scar, at moments look like somebody baked an omelet or some eggs on his face with sunny side up. You know what I mean? It looks terrible, terrible. And apparently the writer of the script, he wanted to start a movie with the end of the second movie from 1981 in the hospital, that Dr. Loomis is thrown away by the blast of the explosion, and that's the way he survived. And in this movie, they just don't explain how he survived. He got a little scar here, yeah, and that's it. So Yeah, okay, okay. Um, because Michael Myers is full of burns. Because he's completely wrapped in binded in he's binded in wrappings, and his burn is completely burned. Now he eventually goes back to Haddonfield to look for his, in this case, for some, and I never understood how he knew this, that Laurie Strode, because Laurie Strode is in this movie, she's in the picture. She apparently died and had a daughter named Jamie, but she died in a car crash, and the Lloyd family adopted Jamie. Now, for some reason, um, Michael Myers knows that there's still a family member in Haddonfield, his niece, running around, and that's maybe some paranormal activity going on there. And yeah, she has dreams about him with full-on mask and things like that. Also, the look of Michael Myers, that's also something you kind of have to see. You gotta have to move past that, because he has the mask doesn't look anything like this one. What it looks like is all the features, all the facial features are gone, and it's like painted white and flat, and his hair is just, they used a big fat cloud of hair gel, and they did did that with his hair, so his hair would always stay the same, stay like that. So it's weird looking, and they put pulpits in his shoulders so he would look intimidating. But the stupid part is that uh, they don't, they they didn't put them there, but there, so he looks like this. And yeah, okay, so you have to. It's the cheap Michael Myers, but it's still the shape. It's still Michael Myers. That you gotta keep in mind. Okay, and okay, let's be happy that we have Donald Pleasance back, because he's really good in this movie. You have a bunch of friends where Rachel, Ellie Cornell, friends with is, she has a boyfriend named Brady, or Brady. I'm not really sure. She has a some friends. She has a friend called, and you'll know later on, called, I call her the milk jug lady, because she has big ass milk jugs. So yeah, it's and you're gonna see it. So for the nudity part, that's for the ones who want to see some nudity, that's a big plus, right? Um, Now Donald Pleasance arrives at Haddonfield, and he goes to the sheriff. Now immediately, this sheriff takes Loomis seriously. He, Sheriff Meeker is, in my opinion, the best from all the movies. So, aside, and that's one good thing, one small good thing I'm gonna say about Rob Zombie's movies: Chief Brackett, and that version of Chief Brackett, and Sheriff Meeker. These two sheriff are the best sheriffs of all. Meeker immediately takes him seriously. He wants to know. I mean, he's putting more deputies on the street. He's trying to look for him. He takes him seriously. Now Michael Myers at the same time is actually really smart in this movie. What he does is basically, because this movie is almost like a remake, reboot of the first one. You got more Haddonfield, more houses, etc. And he destroys the power plant. So they have no, Haddonfield has no electricity. He takes a guy, throws him in the where all the electric wires are. The electricity is gone. So no, everybody has no electricity. Okay. Then after that, he kills the entire sheriff's department. Sheriff Meeker comes back with Dr. Loomis. You got a guy, I think, I'm not sure, he's decapitated and his arms are all, his limbs are all gone and things like that. And Sheriff Meeker says, who can do such a thing? Michael Myers. And I mean, Loomis is great. He's really great in this movie. It's a pleasure to see him. If it, even the stupid scar that he has, the sunny side up eggs, he's just good. And now I don't know if Loomis knew that Jamie was adopted by the Lloyd family, that she's the daughter of Laurie Strode. I don't know if he knows this, but he knows that she has to be protected, because at some point I think he's alone with her at some point, and then you have, he's in the school, he sees Michael Myers, he runs in the school. Then you have one of the biggest mistakes of the entire movie. And why? First, two questions: why was this mask made? And two, how the hell was this kept in the movie? You've got a blonde Michael Myers. I shit you not, a blonde haired Michael Myers. He throws Loomis through a window, and Jamie is running again. A lot of people hear about the fact that Michael Myers is in town. You've got a lot of vigilantes with shotguns that drank a lot of beer. Because at some point they think they see Michael Myers, they're shooting a gazebo, and they're shooting the gazebo apart with shotguns, and apparently it was somebody else. So, oops, okay, no biggie, no biggie. There's no sheriff's department anymore, so yeah, you still got the sheriff, but and one deputy. Now, at some point, Sheriff Meeker and Loomis get together again. Jamie is found. They put Jamie in his house. Now, at this moment, Rachel also found Jamie, and from this moment on, she's the guardian angel of Rachel, of Jamie. She is the one who's gonna protect Jamie till the death. So she's, in my opinion, one of the more strong women in the Halloween franchise. Not per se the final girl, but one of the strongest women in the Halloween franchise. They go to Meeker's house, and apparently Brady, her boyfriend is there, having a little pow with Milk Jug Lady. And of course she sees this, and it's very awkward, and they have to stay there because that's Meeker's orders. and Meeker needs to go back. He has an old radio in the cellar, and he's trying to call the state police so they can bring the reinforcements. Eventually, they have to go. They have to go to a certain area. They have to go to the sheriff's department or something, because there the state troopers will be to help them. Now, meanwhile, and this is a really creepy scene. It's a really, there's no electricity, only candles, and you know something's gonna happen. It's a really tense scene, in my opinion. A really creepy atmosphere. Creepy atmosphere. That one deputy is left behind. Grady Brady, or whatever his name is, left behind. He gets a double barrel shotgun. The deputy gets a shotgun. Meanwhile, the tension between Rachel and Milk Jug Lady is weird, and yeah, she goes upstairs. She goes upstairs with Jamie, and of course, Michael Myers is in the house. He followed them in the house, and what happens is Miss Milkjug wants to give the deputy a coffee, and he's sitting there, and she looks at him, and his throat has been slit. Okay, she goes, oh. Eventually, Michael Myers takes her and pushes her against the wall. And you know, the first kill in the first movie, the Bob kill, instead of a knife, she takes the shotgun of the deputy and jams it through her body. So she's hanging there against the wall with a shotgun through her body. Then Grady, he goes down. He hears this. He sees Michael Myers going up the stairs, and I don't know what he does. I can't remember if he shoots him or misses him, and he's being so stupid and unhandy with his gun, and eventually he takes the gun, and he's dropping his ammo and shit like that, and he takes the gun. He wants to slam Michael Myers in the face. Michael Myers takes the gun. He takes Grady's head, and he smushes it to a pulp. Really good, gnarly scene. Really good scene. And then, of course, Rachel has to protect her. They got on a roof. Michael Myers is on the roof. She tries to take. She takes care of Jamie like a hero. She pushes Michael Myers away, and she rolls down the roof, and she jumps with Jamie off the building. Apparently, they didn't die. And then a truck stops there. I don't know what they did. They come across a truck where a few of these vigilantes are on, and they say, "Yeah, come with us. The sheriff told us that you were here, and the state troopers are on their way." So they go on the truck. 3 guys behind them with shotguns. 1 in front of them, probably armed, pistol, revolver, or something. And Michael Myers was under the car. He takes out these 3 guys easily. He crashes through the front window to the side window. He takes the guy. That's a gnarly kill. You see him ripping off the flesh off his face. It's almost like he wants to rip off his frontal face. You know what I mean? Like scalping, but scalping his frontal face. Eventually, Rachel takes the car, and she drives him off the car, and then you see him standing there with, and then you see the pulpit, the shoulder pulpits, really well with the light on him, standing there like a mannequin. She drives against him. He flies away. Then Jamie comes out of the car. She goes to him. I think she takes his hand, and then Sheriff Meeker and all the state troopers and a bunch of the vigilantes arrive. And he has this tactical riot gun that I really like. That's a fully automatic shotgun. And he comes back up, Michael Myers, and they say, Jamie, get down. And they blow him to smithereens. And he falls in this pit. And that supposedly is the end of Michael Myers. Now, the ending of this movie is just creepy. So they're back at the Lloyd house, and everything is la di la. Loomis is there, Meeker is there, Jamie Lloyd, her foster mother, is making a bed for her, but she has she had the same clown costume like Michael when he had this clown costume on, and so the same hat. So she goes to the bathroom, and she takes a pair of scissors and she starts stabbing in the POV style the mom. And then you get Loomis hears something, and he sees Jamie standing there with the knife, and he goes, and this is a perfect performance. He takes his gun. He's complete. Meeker gets his gun away. He knows that everything is starting again, starting over. It's just so fucking creepy, that scene. So well done by Donald Pleasence. So well done by Jamie Lloyd. The entire scene is balls to the walls, and they should have sticked with that and made it the ending of the movie, but no. Now, a few fun facts. Now, apparently Dwight H. Little wasn't a fan of George P. Wilbur as Michael. Well, he was apparently even fired halfway during production. Now, he had people he know in Fangoria magazine, and back then if you had a bad review in Fangoria magazine, your movie was basically shit. So he was hired back and to play Michael again. And for the reason why Dwight H. Little, for some reason, he never saw the blonde Michael Myers. He never saw that scene being edited in the movie, and he himself is flabbergasted by the fact that it's still in the movie. So yeah, so it's the worst Michael Myers mask there is, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good Halloween movie. You've got a few things where you gotta look past through, but it's a good movie. It's one of the better ones. It's really good movie. If you really want to see a good Halloween movie, it's one of the better sequels. Look it up. Bye.